Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation review, and today it is all about the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. I'll be showing you application, before and after, how it looks in flash photo, how it looks in natural light, and I'll wear it throughout the day and show you how it looks at the end of the day so you can figure out if you want to buy it for yourself, because it is all the rage right now. But be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, but let's go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, this is a super hot, trendy foundation right now. Lots of people talking about it, so I was very curious to try for myself, and I actually have a lot of Makeup by Mario products. It's kind of a brand that I've begun to really enjoy, so I'm going to do an Instagram reel using the rest of my Makeup by Mario products, so I'll link that down below if you want to see the rest of my makeup today. But this is the Surreal Skin Foundation. It retails for $42 American, 55 Canadian, and you are getting the full fluid ounce in there, so it's about the average size of a foundation. We've got a pump, glass bottle, kind of the standard now, I feel like, definitely with high-end makeup. The one thing that I noticed right off the bat with this, and you can see it in the ingredients as well, but you can definitely see it here in the packaging, is mica in it. I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up, but little bits of like what looks like shimmer in there, so that could excite some of you, and for others it could be like, uh-oh. If you look at the L'Oreal True Match packaging, I believe that has a similar look to it. I know there's a Rimmel foundation that kind of does the same thing. Doesn't necessarily scare me off, but it's kind of the sort of thing that I need to see on my skin to see how it's gonna look. It comes in 30 different shades and looks like a really nice range in there, from quite fair all the way up to quite deep, so it looks like a great range. I'm wearing the shade 17N, which feels like a good match for me. Purchased it online. I think I used the Sephora shade matcher, and it gave me one other shade, but then two of the other shades I put in, like I always do multiple shades when I'm doing it, gave me 17N, so that's why I tried that one. I'll also link two other people down below, Chelsea, and I don't know what her name is, but Kinky Sweat is the name of her channel, and I will link them both down below. Similar skin tone, they review foundations, and they're a similar skin tone to me, so it may be helpful for you as well. I'm going to take out one pump. You get very little in a pump, which I like, and I'm going to use a brush with this. It says that it's a breathable, luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable, long-wearing coverage. It says one of the highlighted ingredients in here is grapeseed oil, so that's why I'm using a brush today. And it says it has vegetal squalane to provide moisturizing benefits and perfecting powders to work with the skin's natural texture for a smooth and enhanced finish. Free of parabens, formaldehydes, phthalates, mineral oil, coal tar. Thanks. Oh my goodness, vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free. And it says that it has a natural luminosity. It features moisture grip technology and hydrates the skin to glide easily for customizable coverage. Layer it on or sheer it out. Buildable formula works harmoniously with powders or creams while staying true to its original color, which I appreciate, because there's a lot of like, this foundation oxidizes kind of thing going on right now. I'm like, why are we accepting this? It's not acceptable. It says it's a natural finish on the Sephora site, liquid formula, hydrating, long-wearing, medium coverage. They don't have anything on there in terms of like who they recommend for skin types. This is one layer here. To me, like, and this is like the pump that I put out that really didn't have much in it. I'm going to do one more pump. It definitely seems thick when it comes out of the bottle, but on the skin it blends out so nicely, and the smoothness that they talk about, I really do see that in my skin, because my skin is like in a decent place right now, like obviously much improved to years prior, but I do have some active breakouts and a little bit of texture on my skin. I am getting over the flu. I've got some dryness around my nose from blowing my nose 24/7, but definitely looks really smooth when I get it all. And that used probably less, like a pump and a half, I feel like is enough for me. But maybe I'll just put a little bit more on my cheeks, just build up slightly. I feel like the coverage that this gives is beautiful, and I'm using the Refi Duo stipple brush for this. Let me get up close so you can see. I don't know if this is really effective or not, but really nice on the skin. I didn't prime my skin today, not for any reason in particular, just sort of forgot, but I did just do my skincare. I think it looks so good on the skin. I love the kind of natural glow that it's giving. It blends out really well. Just trying to look up super close on my skin. honestly pretty seamless. Really, really happy with the color too. I think it has a nice like neutral but not gray undertones, not too yellow, not too pink, so really, really happy with the shade match. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my Makeup by Mario and I'll be right back. I have the rest of my makeup on now, mostly Makeup by Mario products. Like I said, I'll have an Instagram reel, TikTok, something like that linked down below so you can see the other products in action. But I think this foundation looks gorgeous. I love the shade match. It looks super smooth on my skin. Feels really lightweight, feels like nothing. I don't smell any kind of scent or anything. So far I think it looks really, really great. As for photos, I thought it looked great there too. I think you can see my natural skin showing through. You can see there's a little bit of that sheen to my skin, but it does look even. The coverage looks really nice, and then in flash photo I thought it performed really well. That's taken in a completely dark room. Doesn't feel like there's any major flashback for me. It shows a really great shade match. There's no SPF in here either, so I expected it to look good and it held up really well. But yeah, I think it looks very beautiful, very, very like a perfected look on the skin, but it's like your skin but better kind of vibe. I think it looks really pretty, excuse me. But I will check back with you in a couple of hours in some natural light. Hello, coming to you with my new glasses. Just picked them up. They've got blue light protection, so you can very much see that reflection. Anyways, just back, a little bit sweaty because I was at the mall wearing my winter coat and walked to and from to get some steps in. But things look really, really good. To the point where I couldn't tell if the girl at Bon Look where I got my glasses was hitting on me because she was so complimentary, or she was just complimenting me. You know what? I'll take it either way. But she was like, your freckles are gorgeous. I was like, thank you. And I want to be like, I'm wearing the new Makeup by Mario foundation. But anyways, I think my skin looks really good. Looks great in, like, I know it's kind of a dreary day, but it does look good in my studio lighting. Sorry, my door open to get a little air. Sounds of the city. But I think things look really great, feel really comfortable. Like I said, I'm sweating, it's not oil coming through and it hasn't moved around. I'm not going to blot or anything, but yeah, really, really enjoy the way this looks. Hasn't oxidized by any means, and everything is still in place. Blush, bronzer, highlight, all that good stuff. So I'll check back with you this evening. I am back. It is the end of my makeup day. I did take a little nippity nap on the couch. I am getting over the flu and I just got my period. Wow. It's a mess. But anyways, I think that things look so good. I love this foundation. I can absolutely see this being maybe a favorite of the year. It's really good. It's a good thing this one didn't come in 2022 because would have made it onto my top 10 list, which is coming. But I'm really impressed with this. I think the majority of skin types will like this. It just feels like a really great, solid foundation. I need to be able to see again. Boop. I think that the coverage is so beautiful. It's really buildable. It's not like buildable to full, but it's definitely a beautiful buildable to medium coverage. The finish is really nice on the skin. If you have a drier skin type, I think you might not even want to powder it. It just looks really natural on the skin. If you have an oilier skin type, a little bit of powder. And then normal combo, I think you can kind of do whatever you want with it. It just is a really versatile feeling foundation. The wear time is beautiful. My blush and bronzer is still has some intensity to it. I didn't use a setting spray or anything with this. Blends out gorgeous. Love the shade. Doesn't oxidize. It really is just a hit. And I'm actually happy that it's $55. When I looked at the Sephora website to tell you the price, when I saw $55, I kind of assumed I was gonna scroll to the bottom and see that I was on the American site, but ding, I saw the Maple Leaf and it was Canada, baby. So $55, obviously not like super cheap, but I was sort of expecting it to be in the 60s, so I do appreciate that because I think the Patrick Ta, maybe the Lady Gaga one was up there, but anyways, a lot of the ones that I've been liking lately have been like Tom Ford, Hourglass, Chantecaille, so I appreciate a $55 price tag right now, which, wow, that says something about the foundations I've been enjoying lately. But if you were curious if this foundation is worth the hype, I absolutely think it's worth the hype. As for all the little glitters that are in here, I don't see it. And not only do I have the foundation on, I also have this on that has some like kind of golden shimmers in it as well. So that is not an issue for me. And I just think it's really beautiful and I highly recommend. So if you're hoping to save your money on this one, this is not going to be the one. You must go purchase it. So let me know if you have tried this. Let me know if you're curious to try, and let me know what you'd like to see reviewed next. I'm going to be picking up the new NYX foundation for sure. As always, if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!